Josephus here, getting started with doing Kessler's mission to take out Zeller. She's rested up. We made it over here. We're waiting on the beautiful, the lovely, the luscious, curvaceous Rhondah the survivor. She'll be here when she gets here. I think I got everything set. Yeah. So, let's get to it.
Thought you could hide? Dibs on the loot. I hear some combat positions.
Oh. I'm waiting on Rhondah to join us. Rhondah, are you there? Can she hear me? Might have to nudge Rhondah a little bit to get her to join the stream. There she is. Good morning, Rhondah.
You just can't resist my redhead charm, Bo. Give the people what they want. Morning, Bo? Ready for me to steal the spotlight again? Or you want a minute to catch your breath first?
I always need a minute to catch my breath when you arrive, Rhondah.
Careful, Bo. Keep talking like that, and I'll have you gasping before the zombies do.
You hear about Corbega? Every raider in the place is taking a dirt nap. Sheridan. Reals?
Well, Val switched to Fusion Girl body. I was just having too many issues with CBBE.
Come to Mama.
What? Joining the... Hey. Hey, Sonny. Nothing there now. Oh, so. Just noise. Just noise.
Gotta be an end to this someday. For now, gotta do what I gotta do. Chained up on the other side. Whatever.
Real shit, not moonshine. What the? What the fuck was that? I must have a concussion. I'm fucking seeing things.
You can still get your thick proportions with Fusion Girl. Yeah, the last couple episodes haven't been all that great. We kept running into issues. So hopefully I got them fixed this time. No idea what that is. The one thing drawback with Fusion Girl is you have to really look
And I'll just take
for
this.
some body meshes and stuff because Fusion Girl has a seam and a neck can crease sometimes. But stuff might put up with on occasion. But the outfit looks good.
Fusion girl, huh? I guess my redhead model is versatile enough for any body type you prefer,
Excellent.
Though I do appreciate a good thick appreciation in chat.
Well, this body type is inspired by you, Rhondah.
Guess I'm setting the standard for wasteland curves now, Bo. Don't blame you for using me as your muse.
Still think it's kind of funny in this game with the stealth mechanics. I'm using a
Nothing.
44 revolver with no silencer, and I can still sneak around like I do. It's alright. I mean, I'm not complaining. I find it humorous.
What the hell
Oh,
is that?
crap.
Time's up, bitch.
Drop down right on top of her.
You killed him. Asshole. Hit me too. Hear me? Cover fire.
Well, so much for the silent approach.
Let's do this.
Holy crap.
So much for your silent approach,
Nice.
Bo. A 44 is about as subtle as me walking into velvet, leather and lace in a neon bodysuit.
Yeah, they came at us there, didn't it? Oh, there's one more.
There you are, you little bitch.
I'm glad that's over with.
Remember, with her upgraded equipment, I increased the damage that they do. That made it interesting.
Hide. It'll all be over soon. Sweet.
But I think I took out half the building with that.
No sign of him now.
That's what I'm worried about.
Hey, let's go eat. I'm starving.
You can eat, but I'm damn sure we're not about to eat.
Always
That's why I'm still alive. Since I gotta rely on your sorry ass to watch my back, that's why I'm trying to keep you alive too. Enough yapping already. Sneaking up on us right now.
What do you say, boss? Hell yeah.
I'll bet save it. It's not bad. Happens. What is this? We'll leave that alone. I think I have enough books now to go to the Boston Public Library, clear it out for Daisy, and get that magazine that's in there in the vending machine.
Half the building, and you call that a stealth run, Bo. My pole dancing makes less noise than your silent approach.
Yes. Mine now.
What the fuck was that? Get some, motherfucker!
Holy crap, man. You're taking me quick.
Nice. Come to Mama. You look terrible.
Don't let it. Ain't looking for trouble, I hope. Really? Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time.
Yes. Hi.
Kessler send you? Thank God.
Got it.
I couldn't take much more of it. Thank you.
Buckshot took him
I'll
out.
find you.
Perfect.
Why? Right. Pick up the POIs while we're here.
And they're off. Iron Maiden's out to an early lead, but Beast
We're
Jumps
gonna
right
be back out
behind.
there.
We got some tough competition out here today. This race is really heating up.
Hey, damn. Just trying to drive through here.
It's another great day out here in the church.
Careful, Bo. That bike isn't a bulldozer. Even my high heels handle rough terrain better than that.
up, Renegade Randy? How you feeling, man? Hopefully you're taking it easy, considering what you told me last time you were around. So we're gonna have to get back into Conan soon, probably the next day or two, to do some stuff with the new event, the Headhunter event. I don't know how well that'll work out in single player though.
A robot like this is bound to have some good parts, if nothing else. I haven't been fishing in a while. Long time. I don't know fishing buddies around here. I don't like going by myself too often. We get out to the firing range when the weather cools off a little bit. My guns haven't been fired in a while. all these people joining the chat and you're not saying anything to them. You're not greeting them. Thank you, Rhondah. Stop being rude to new chatters, Rhondah. People joining the chat. You gotta say hello.
All right, Bo. I'll be sweet as sugar. New folks, you're in for a treat with us tonight.
We are almost ready to head into the glowing sea. See if West Old Guns will trigger yet.
One of the prisoners told me what they went through at the prep school. I had no idea. And you did that by yourself, right? Here's the payout. Hey, thanks. Hey there. For a change, someone I actually want to see. The hill owes you.
You walked off and you didn't get the whole conversation. God dang it, I had a mod installed that's supposed to prevent that.
Hey. Hey, how's it going? Huh?
Oh. Oh well.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. This message is for the General if you're listening. We have a situation at the castle that we could use your help with. Nothing serious, just... Hey, you can't do that!
Listen up, General. Get your honey over to the castle, pronto. This is Ronnie Shaw. You never heard of me, but you'll want to talk to me. All right, don't get your panties in a bunch. You can have your precious mite back.
Okay, yeah. Well, sorry about that, folks.
Alright, so we gotta head to the castle now. That was another one of the preliminaries I like to do before heading into the glowing sea.
Heading into the glowing sea, Bo. Don't get too hot and bothered out there. I'm not there to save you if you glow in the dark.
We'll be wearing power armor, Rhondah, so we won't be glowing in the dark. The power armor's ready.
Look at you, all armored up and feeling invincible. Power armor, because becoming a human lamp is so last season, Bo.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
What's she still? Oh, it's a chainsaw. Huh. We'll get that lever action shotgun built up. I like the Kasdan lever action shotgun better than this other one we got because it doesn't have the twirl animation that screws with your fighting. But we gotta put mods on it.
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
There's Brotherhood of Steel. After old guns, we gotta head to the Fridland, the dance, do a couple Brotherhood of Steel missions. That's the way I want to go. Take a little cross-country journey here. This is a rugged bike.
So you're ditching the twirl for the Brotherhood bow. That shotgun better be as smooth as your moves and power armor.
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
kind of going the scenic route to get there. See if it'll fill in the closer I get. Let's save it here. Might have to reload the game or quick travel to it. Let's see what happens.
This is Radio Freedom.
See if it'll load in. Yeah, I think the game just crashed. Doesn't happen often, but sometimes it's just funny that I can go hours and hours and hours playing the game and nothing happens, nothing bad, and then it just crashes. That's your Bethesda game for you, modded or vanilla. There we go.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Ah, there you are. Finally. I've been waiting to talk to you.
You must be Ronnie Shaw from the radio.
Who else would I be? Can't mistake me for one of those pups you got running things around here. Yeah, I used to be with the Minutemen myself. Back before Joe Becker got himself killed and the idiots took over.
Joe Becker? Who's that?
That's just sad. General Becker used to run the Minutemen. The last real leader we ever had. After he died, there wasn't anybody left with the guts and brains to pull things together.
Across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
I'd still like to hear what you came to talk to me about.
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
The Commonwealth needs the Minutemen. People are starting to realize that.
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
Are you offering to rejoin?
I guess I am. But first things first. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons,
Nothing to report at
ammo,
the moment.
schematics,
Stay tuned for
you name
updates.
it. Come on, I'll show you. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
Do you know some way to open this door?
No, and even if we could blast it open, we'd probably destroy what's inside while we're at it. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the northeast bastion.
Sorry, Ronnie Shaw. Nora doesn't get in a hurry unless she has to.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet,
Got a
which is how we
dangerous
like
look
it.
about you.
Stay safe
Hope
out
you
there.
ain't here for me.
Well, get the hell out the damn way.
From here to the armory.
You know what I call a good day?
Tunnel's blocked by this rubble. We'll have to find some way to clear it.
I trust you, and I don't say that lightly.
Let's get down there and see if there's still a way through. Pretty dark down here. We better watch our step.
Hi.
General. My night vision ain't what it used to be.
Sounds like nonsense to me.
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Pick up them mines, because Ronnie Shaw will trip every one of these mines.
Hell yeah.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Let's do it.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
And I'll just take this. Everything okay here?
I know there was a way through.
Movement. Sentry bot. Designation. Sarge. Powering up.
Is that all?
Roster.
It's been a long time. United we stand. Yeah, that was it.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
Guess the
All
uniform is
quiet,
yours now,
which is
if
how
you
we
want
like
it. So
Stay safe
Geezer
out there,
doesn't
people.
need it anymore. I'll get these kids whipped into shape. Don't worry.
I hope so.
We're
Hell
almost
yeah.
through.
Careful, I'll loot this dude.
Getting your hands all over that dead guy, Bo.
Okay.
I
here we
thought you
are.
preferred a living, breathing
Let's
redhead.
see if this still opens
Rhondah
from
the
here.
Survivor.
Had to loot the guy right there. Get the uniform.
Oh, I'm on it,
There
Bo.
we go.
Strip the corpse.
Told
I'll
you
snag
I'd
the
get us in
uniform.
here. Now,
Fast
let's see
fashion,
what kinds of
apocalypse
goodies
edition.
are left.
4 o'clock. You're tuned to Minuteman Radio. All's quiet across the Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
Excellent. The armory's still intact. Everything we need just waiting for us. And the cream of the crop, schematics for building artillery.
I have to admit, Ronnie, having artillery would help out quite a bit.
Oh, we used to rain down fire on Deathclaws and super mutants alike. It was a glorious thing. All right, let's get going. Don't forget to grab some smoke grenades, too.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom.
Sweet.
All quiet here. Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
This won't work without power. Yes. Bingo. Come to Mama. And I'll just take this. Excuse me.
Looks like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it.
dog has allergies. Allergy issues.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Hi.
Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming point. Keep your radio on and tuned to Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready.
I know I picked them up. There we go.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All's quiet across the
All right,
Commonwealth.
General, if
Stay
you can hear
safe
me,
out
we're
there.
ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and we'll start the test fire. Okay, we've got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back. You know, just in case.
Damn it.
Dog's got better hearing than me, Bo. At least he won't complain about pollen while we're stripping raiders. Rhondah the survivor.
Whatever.
That looked good from here. You've now got artillery support. Use it wisely, General.
Radio Freedom. It's 5 p.m. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth.
Hey there.
I gotta hand it to you, General.
Stay safe,
You
people.
really turned things around for the Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
She's the only one left who remembers when the castle was Minutemen HQ. She knew about the old armory.
I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Look at that. No more flickering mass fusion building, I don't think. No more flickering buildings in the background.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report.
Look.
Keep it tuned here for updates.
The lamp's not, the hood one's not flickering anymore. I think I'm getting it all worked out. Alright, well, I think what we're going to do here, go ahead and use the repair, so get the walls repaired while we're here, and then she'll stay the night here, and then head over to dance to get to the pig one. We're gonna gather all the junk in here.
Sure that's worth taking with us?
Yeah. Couple of spots we gotta repair.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report at the moment. Stay tuned for updates.
And I'm gonna have to come back and scrap these bricks later because that goes a scrap. Go around the other side. Last time I did this, I had to ghost and get in the wall to scrap
You're
those
tuned to
bricks to
Radio
open
Freedom,
up the
voice
windows.
of the Minutemen.
And if you're not careful, you'll end
All
up
quiet
scrapping the
across
whole
the
castle.
Commonwealth. Stay safe out there.
We don't want that.
Look at you fixing flickers and pots, Bo. Handyman skills are sexy on a veteran. Rhondah the survivor.
Why does she keep repeating her name after she talks? Rhonda, you don't have to repeat your name after you talk.
Old habits die hard, Bo. Guess I just like hearing my own name as much as you do.
That's definitely an old habit. That's an old bug. Well, I was able to get them all except for those. Maybe I'm just not targeting it right. I'll mess with those later.
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people. This is Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. It's 6 o'clock. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
How's it going?
Gotta get the necessities out here. Mark that private before somebody starts using it. Okay, Rhonda, we're gonna put your looks mirror here.
Oh, good. A mirror. Finally, a quality control checkpoint for this masterpiece. Just don't angle it too long, Bo. I'm trying not to blind the audience.
Come to Mama.
Alright.
Papa's ass.
Stay tuned for updates.
Everything's under special. Resources.
Hey, Preston.
Yo. There. Let's see if we can get a little bit more power here. Take it easy. We'll catch you later.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe, people. You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. PM here at Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
you doing?
Howdy, General.
This is Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
Put that one back for now. Figure something else out later. That ain't the mission right now. Alright. Could have turned the water on. It did. Alright. I didn't bring any ASAMs with me to do anything else, so we're gonna have to make trips around to all the settlements soon to get them set up with ASAMs. I'm gonna do that when we're ready
Excuse
to
me.
build the
Tuned to Radio Freedom.
artillery.
All's quiet across the
Probably
Commonwealth.
do
Stay
build
safe
the
out there.
artillery and have that set before we get into the institute. Have all that ready.
This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Alright. That's all we're gonna do here for now.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. All quiet is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people. This is Radio Freedom, broadcasting all day, all across the Commonwealth. Nothing new to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts. Minutemen alerts.
Wait a minute.
Hell yeah.
I need to.
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Excellent.
All right, so we're gonna head to the police station next and get on over to the Bridwin. She's got to freshen up for the day first. Rhondah, you still there?
Always, Bo? I was just letting the drama marinate.
Not much drama when she's getting ready to start her day.
Artillery runs sound like my kind of party, Bo. Just promise me the settlements get a little redhead glamour, too.
As far as Sim Settlements 2 questing, don't plan on doing too many. There's a few we're going to do, but I don't plan on advancing
Sweet.
the Sim Settlements 2 story until after we do what we're going to do at the Institute. But there's some side quests we'll do. Yeah, we're a little low on food here. See what food we put away. Well, I know there's a stove here. We can cook up something.
I need to assign someone to this.
No, we can't because it's not. None of that meat is in. We'll just pick up some dandy boy apples, some pork and beans. That'll those tall weeds, I wish we could just scrap them. I can't even mark them for delete, I don't think.
I'm glad that's over with.
More cans than a recycling centre. Maybe those weeds are hiding better loot than your pork and beans.
You're gonna add in pork and beans. That's a gourmet meal in the apocalypse.
Oh, great. My pleasure. Huzzah! Glad that's over.
This ain't over.
Yeah. How about something a little more challenging next time? Come to Mama. Nice.
We'll go through here. Oh, now the brother can still show up. Death Claw's dead. Did we loot that Death Claw? We did not. Come back for Kate later. What's up, Dizzy Dre? Rhonda, say hello to Dizzy Dre over on Rumble.
Hey, Dizzy Dre on Rumble. Rhonda's here, looking fabulous and trouble adjacent.
tape in here too, and a magazine, I think. Oh, I don't think you can get the magazine until after the Pridwin appears, though.
Dance.
I think
Glad
it's
to see you
designed
alive
that
and
way.
well, sir.
Are we in luck, sir?
Mission accomplished. We have the transmitter.
Finally.
Wrong
Good news
turn
for a
on that
change.
nimble bike, Bo.
Nice work, sir.
I didn't do it
Maybe you
alone.
need a
Had
co-pilot
some help
who
from our
knows
new
how to
friend.
read a
I've
map
offered her a place
and
on our
look
team,
good
but
doing
I'm not
it.
sure she's willing to accept. In the meantime, she's welcome to take shelter here, as long as she doesn't get in our way.
Paladin,
There's still a place for you in the Brotherhood, if you want it.
what would be expected of me if I joined?
You'd be under my command, and I'd expect you to follow orders. No more mercenary work. This is the real thing. You'd have access to advanced military weapons, as well as your own personal suit of power armor. Most importantly, you'd have the Brotherhood at your back, ready to spill its own blood to keep you alive. So, what do you say?
I'd be honored to join.
Then that settles it. Aelin, Reese, it's time to welcome our newest recruit to the Brotherhood. She shows a lot of promise, and with the proper guidance, I think she has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
You don't have to prove anything else to me. Getting that transmitter was enough.
So you decided to stay, huh? I expected you to take your payment and run.
Let's just hug this out and get it over with. What do you say?
You can play it however you want, tough girl. It's gonna take a lot more than completing one mission to impress me.
Reese, that's enough. Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army, and we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of ethics. If you intend to stay within our ranks, you need to obey our tenets without question.
Understood?
Outstanding. Since I know you're eager to get started, I'll get right to the point. I only ask for two things from anyone under my command: honesty and respect. You fall in line, you stay in line. I give you an order, and you follow it. It's as simple as that. There's one last order of business I wanted to get out of the way. I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
Thank you.
Thanks aren't necessary. Just continue excelling at your duties, soldier.
Ad Victoriam, Knight.
She doesn't even know what that means, Halen.
Ad Victoriam means to victory. In our eyes, defeat is unacceptable, because we're fighting for the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry. Remember that. Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Pridwin. However, if you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
Nice.
Not here yet. When does it appear? After you make your first mission? I think it's guns and bullets. It's set up to not appear in that safe until maybe after a couple of missions. I thought it was right after the Pridwin arrived, but long time.
Can't believe Maxson brought the Pridwin here. Those energy readings we picked up.
This is an instant zone and it's raining inside the building.
Which means we better prep this place in case someone smarter than the pack of barrels decides we're a target.
Hello, team. Captain Whitmark here. Welcome to the task force. Operation Winter's End starts now, with you. Together, we will knock Eddie Winter off his throne and dump his sorry ass in a 2,000-volt easy chair. It should come as a surprise to no one that our operations in Boston have been, in a word, compromised. Winter has eyes everywhere.
Or was
even
it
the
on the
BPD.
desk?
So, our brothers across the river in Cambridge have been kind
Okay,
enough
what?
to let us use the Cambridge Police Department as our base of operations. Let's get to work. Good hunting.
No, it's supposed to be, if I remember right, it's supposed to be in that safe, but it won't appear. I thought it appeared after the printer arrived, but maybe it's after a few missions.
Paladin dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Of course I am. I've never seen anything so impressive.
Takes your breath away, doesn't it? We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be
The
leading
magazine's
charge.
in the
That
safe
being
at
said,
Winter Hollow,
you're
though.
about to get to know
But
the
it only
Prydwen up
spawns
close
after
and
you
personal.
finish the first
I've
Pryd
received
mission for
orders
the
that we're both to
Brotherhood.
report to her
Your
immediately.
memory's not wrong.
Follow me up to the roof of the
Handsome.
police station.
It just needs a
going
little
for a little
jogging.
ride.
Winter Hollow? Where do you get Winter Hollow from, Rhonda?
I made that up from your icy little vibe, Bo. Sounds like a frosty side quest, not a real location.
I mean, just got stuff. Music's still playing. You load it. While we go through that conversation again. You don't have to go through the conversation again at least. Saved it after I picked up that Eddie Winter holotape and played it. I don't know why it does that. I mean, there are times I could play all day. I could play 8, 10 hours, pause it for breaks and stuff, and never have a problem. Never have a loading issue, nothing.
Nice. Sweet.
All of a sudden I do. It's like the game gets tired or something.
Dance.
Are you ready to head up to the ship?
Yeah. Can't wait to get up there.
I felt the same way the first time I saw it, too. We call our ship the Prydwen. She's loaded with enough troops and supplies to mount a major offensive. If she's here, Elder Maxon's here. And that means we're going to war.
Who's Elder Maxon?
Maxon is the commander of this division of the Brotherhood of Steel. He's the model of what every Brotherhood soldier hopes to become. If we're going to war, I can promise you that he'll be leading the charge. That being said, you're about to get to know the Prydwen up close and personal. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride. That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use. Make sure you properly identify your targets before you start shooting. We don't want to have any mishaps and fire on the locals. The Commonwealth looks different from up here, doesn't it? It never ceases to amaze me how drastic the reception of the battle is. We're gonna need that edge when we take on the Institute. They've already proven that they're technologically superior, which means there's no telling what types of weapons they'll have in their arsenal. Hopefully, our air superiority and tactical know-how. Now all we have to do is find them. And I'm betting that Elder Maxon will have a plan already in place by the time we find. And misinformation. They don't realize that the Brotherhood of Steel is the Commonwealth's last hope for survival. Every man, woman, and child below is in mortal danger. If we fail, it's only a matter of time before the enemy overwhelms the population. Cleansing the Commonwealth is our duty, and I will gladly spill my own blood if it ensures our victory. We're on final approach to the airport. Prydwen should be coming into view just ahead. We'll be meeting Lancer Captain Kells on the flight deck. Just stick close to me and answer all of his questions. Far too long since I've been aboard. All right, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes. I hope you're ready.
Oh, damn it.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted, and welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted her to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor her entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the Pridwin and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
And what's a soldier supposed to look like?
A soldier is supposed to be an efficient killing machine. Not a relic from the past, playing catch-up with the rest of the world. If Danse hadn't stepped in and vouched for you, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Accepting outsiders like yourself has proven disastrous in the past. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine addition to the Brotherhood. You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude with us. But let me make one thing clear. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else, or was everything I said understood?
Not even a hint? Come on, I deserve it.
Look, all I can tell you is that we're here directly in response to the data that Dance's recon team provided us. Beyond that, you'll just have to wait until Elder Maxon addresses the crew. Now dispense with the questions. It's time to get to work. Understood? That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address, after which Elder Maxon wishes to have a word with you. If you have any questions, ask me now. Otherwise, you're dismissed.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel in the capital wasteland. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon's address, after which he wishes to speak with you. Anything else?
Yeah, where can I get power armor?
Only knights are allowed to wear Brotherhood power armor. And you're no knight. Not yet. Until Elder Maxon grants you that title, you'll have to make do with what you've got. Anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to proceed to Elder Maxon. Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest you head over to the command deck immediately. Dismissed, Initiate.
Take breaks, stretch my legs, refill my coffee. I'll be right back. Rhondah, be good. But be sure to greet anybody that might say something, Rhondah. Please.
Go on then, Daddy. I'll behave. Try not to flirt with the coffee machine. Yes, sir. I'll greet the chat like a proper little hostess and keep my eyes on the room.
Alright, let's go listen to Max's speech. Feel much better.
Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is...
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction, and most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose and our mission. Beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth, a robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam! Ad Victoriam! Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
Care about them? I thought we were preparing for war.
The Brotherhood is here to prevent a war by starting one of our own. The difference is, our war won't reduce civilization to ashes.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start making a difference. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, you've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of Knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier. Make us proud.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. Congratulations on the promotion, Knight. So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead of us, brother.
Paladin dance.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
Maxon seems so young compared to everyone else. You're okay with that?
Don't let his age fool you. Maxon's a brilliant tactician, a formidable warrior, and possesses an idealistic vision for the future of the Brotherhood. I'd follow him anywhere, without question.
Why are you so confident in his abilities?
A decade ago, the Brotherhood had almost gone completely astray. The Elder before Maxon sent us down a path that was leading nowhere. He was more concerned about charity than the preservation of technology. But when Maxon took over, he single-handedly reprioritized the Brotherhood from the ground up and put us back on the path to glory. This ship and its crew are a testament to his leadership.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
So, what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, we have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Good, because we've got a lot of work ahead of us, and I don't want anything slowing us down. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. It's up to you.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
You know, I've heard his voice in other games before, but I can't think of what games they were. I know I've heard it.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Perhaps I need to rummage through the supply bins for a new pair of glasses. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind telling me why you're here?
His voice is in Mass Effect, but I can't think of who it was. What character he was in Mass Effect. I swear it was.
Should I come back when you're less busy?
Our recent arrival in the Commonwealth has left me with an immense amount of data to compile. None of that's your fault, really. You're obviously here for a reason. What was it again?
Maxon wanted me to meet the crew. You were next on my list.
Ah, yes. You must be the new recruit described in Paladin Dance's report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
If you want my help, just ask already.
I wasn't aware you were interested, Knight. As you patrol the Commonwealth, Keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts, anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover. And if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Proctor?
Please, finish your introductions by...
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
What kind of medical exam? I feel fine.
There's nothing to be alarmed about. I just have a few simple questions about your medical history. It's my responsibility to make sure that you don't bring anything up here that could pose a threat to the crew. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? What? Let me check my notes. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had
Sounds like
or
Worf from
come in
Star
contact
Trek to
with
me,
a person
Bo.
confirmed
Guess
to
you're
be
more of a
carrying
Mass Effect guy
communicable
than a
disease?
Trekkie. Heart.
Have you had problems with the crew catching diseases?
Well, yes, actually. It's not unusual for our recon teams to stumble across contaminated environments or disease-carrying creatures. We don't want a single crewman infecting the entire ship. Anyway, this exam is about you, so... have you had or come in contact with anyone carrying a communicable disease?
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. And please, answer honestly. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
Well, there was this one really ugly guy in college. I mean, I had to get drunk and it was a dare.
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer, and the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
Carry food. You'll end up eating some pretty questionable things to stay alive.
Well, you definitely know your stuff. Hi.
I heard that Elder Maxon got that scar in his face.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a mire lurk. Got it.
There it is. Thanks, brother.
Hi.
Step forward, Knight. Even though they've locked me in this blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Why are you in there?
I'm glad you asked. Now, this is the stowage depot, and I, as you probably already guessed, am the ship's quartermaster, Proctor Tegan. The powers that be have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye on the Brotherhood's valuables. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of Lyons and his foolish ways.
So,
Paladin.
you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting. Hey, walking away like that is just plain rude.
Proctor Ingram?
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
While you're at it, my car's making this weird grinding noise when I back it out of the driveway.
You're gonna have to take a number. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
Actually, you seem to be getting around really well.
I suppose it's better than the alternative. Anyway, I'm sure you're here to get your hands on some power armor. There's a pretty decent T-60 suit sitting in Bay 3 that's all yours. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. Oh, and if you need any work done on it, feel free to use the workshops around here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work.
There's a wealth of
Proctor.
technology just waiting to be discovered out here.
Absolutely.
She ended up there.
Time to suit up.
Yes.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
Would it be possible to speak off the record for a moment?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Thank you. This is difficult for me to say, so I hope you'll bear with me as I try to get through it. When you were first placed under my sponsorship, I had some serious reservations about it. Despite all that, this has turned out to be a rewarding experience. For both of us. At this point, honestly, I don't feel like there's anything else I could teach you about being a Brotherhood soldier that you don't already know. It's apparent from your attitude and your actions that you intend to keep those ideals close to your heart.
You're beating around the bush. Is there something you're trying to tell me?
Is it that obvious? I've never been very good at these things. Let me start at the beginning. I grew up alone in the capital wasteland. Spent most of my childhood picking through the ruins and selling scrap. When I was a bit older and had a few caps to my name, I moved into Rivet City and opened a junk stand. While I was there, I met a guy named Cutler. We got along pretty well. Watched each other's backs and kept each other out of trouble. When the Brotherhood came through on a recruiting run, we felt like it was a way out of our nowhere lives. So we joined up.
Rivet City? Must be post-war, because I've never heard of it.
You're right. It was a settlement, built inside the remains of a beached aircraft carrier. One of the safest places to live in the capital wasteland, until the Brotherhood arrived. It was the perfect location for me to try my hand at being a merchant.
I have a hard time picturing you as anything but a soldier.
Clearly, I was ignoring my calling. Anyway, about a year after we were posted to the Prydwen, Cutler vanished on a scouting hop. It took some convincing, but I was able to persuade my CO to let me assemble a squad and search for him. It took almost 3 weeks, but we tracked his team down to a super mutant hive. Those wretched abominations had slaughtered everyone but Cutler. He should have been so lucky. The mutant bastards used their FEV to change him into one of their own kind. He wasn't Cutler anymore. I had to... It was my duty to put him down.
Are you sure there wasn't anything you could do to change him back?
The FEV effect is irreversible. There was nothing anyone could do.
You did the right thing.
It's what I was taught. I don't know if it was right. Ever since Cutler died, I've seen other soldiers come and go. Some were brave, some were honest. Hell, some were even downright heroic. But I'd never considered any of them to be a good friend. A friend like Cutler was. Until now. It's a good feeling, but it frightens me all the same. Having a bond with someone, then losing them. It changes you. I don't want to go through that again.
It'll never come to that. I promise.
Even though I'm well aware that you have no control over it, I appreciate the sentiment. I just thought you deserved to know how I felt. If you feel that I've overstepped my bounds, I completely understand. Whatever the case may be, I appreciate the fact that you took the time to listen.
He's not gonna like what I plan on doing later. We'll get his affection up though. So I can get the perk.
Hey. I prefer laser weapons myself. It's a cleaner shot.
This way.
And leaves that memorable ozone smell behind.
If you run into any synths, shoot to kill. We don't take...
Night?
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from the
Prydwen running. Proctor Tegan is the best.
Tighten up a little. I'll split the difference.
Elder Maxon?
I'm too busy to speak right now. Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Prydwen's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, sister?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done finally begins to pay off. Let's get right to it then. Shall we? Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to my stomach. To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stockpile of Fat Man shells we could use in our campaign. I want you to head over there, wipe out everything that moves, and secure that stockpile. Understood?
Super mutants? I thought the enemy was the Institute.
Super mutants are no better than synths. They're a reminder of man's folly when it comes to harnessing technology. Whether it's using biochemistry to manipulate genes, or trying to create life from a bunch of circuits. It's the wrong path for science. As members of the Brotherhood, it's our sworn duty to exterminate these abominations in every form. So, can I count on you to get the job done?
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal at their fingertips.
It'll be a pleasure to exterminate that mutant filth.
Now, we have a vertibird on standby, fully armed and ready to depart. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong, and wipe those dirty mutants from the face of the earth. Dismissed.
I know this may sound like a strange question, but tell me, what do you think about scribing?
I don't think I know her well enough to give you a military evaluation.
That's a shame. Perhaps you should spend more time working with her then. She's a model soldier. But I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a scribe. I wanted to know what you thought of Halen as a person.
As a person? It's not like you to ask me something like that.
No, it's not. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
She seems to be able to handle herself. Why are you worried?
Halen is a model scribe. This has nothing to do with her capabilities in the field. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Halen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Halen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected him without question.
Are you asking me whether or not I approve?
Of course not. I stand by every order I've ever given. That soldier was gravely wounded. Even if, by some miracle, he happened to survive, he would have been paralyzed for life. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Halen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped.
Bo's fingers getting ahead of his brain again, huh?
Back
must be distracted by my character on screen.
Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her, and for that matter, everyone under my command.
Come on, Dance. What is it you're really worried about here?
I don't know. Look. 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence in myself?
There are no guarantees in life, Dance. We just do the best we can and press on.
That's sound advice, soldier. Well, looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion. And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
I'm here anytime you need me, Dance.
Good. I may take you up on that someday. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's been weighing on me more than I realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best.
Dance.
It's a pleasure to be part of it.
Absolutely.
That one over here? In that bug with that. I don't think it was this one. Oh, that goes that bug going on. See if I can reload it. Thing will appear. That's a vanilla bug. Has nothing to do with any mods. Been in the game for a decade. Happened in vanilla too. There it is. Well, that thing was in combat. This will be interesting. Oh, for crying out loud. Gonna get hit by that bug, but it does happen. We'll wait for it to land, the dock. Engine on fire. Get on the motherfucking thing. Try new save. Bug's been in this game for over 10 years. Of course, we're going to get smacked on because the damn engine's already on fire. Be interesting if we can get it going. I've already got that. Why now all of a sudden am I getting this warning now?
Any words of wisdom?
Yes.
Actually, it was nothing. Never mind.
Nothing like flying in style.
Thought I already had that installed.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Why would I get that warning this late in the game? I've already played for hours and hours.
Yes.
Maybe it's out of order or something, because I could swear I downloaded it, installed it.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Die, you scum!
But if they don't get shot down. Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to get shot down. Of course, couldn't get back up fast enough.
Nothing like flying in style.
Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green.
Them
and we're
ship's
cleared for
already on
release.
fire. Yeah, it makes it more interesting.
Yep. You're not leaving here in one piece. Uh-oh. This can't be good.
This minigun don't do a whole lot of damage.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
We're gonna crash in the water. We went under the ground. Oh. Might just go down to the airport and get on foot if this is some kind of death loop we're dealing with here. I mean, the vertebrate's already damaged. It was getting shot at when it was trying to land by its own people.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
You're not leaving here in one piece.
God, that ain't no more. On it, get up, get up, get up. Hurry up. Hurry up.
That's a load of bull. That it? Want some more? Good riddance. My pleasure.
Damn bird already being damaged. It doesn't help.
Let's get airborne.
By its own people. People target practicing in the airport were shooting a vertebrate.
Yep.
Whoa, honey, you're flying a barbecue with wings? Try not to crash us into the harbor. I just did my hair.
I'm not the one flying, Rhondah. And the
Target
damn
acquired.
thing
Try
already
and keep him in your sights.
damaged is a stupid.
Sweet. Bring it on. Want some more? You're one
Going down.
huge nerd.
Time to... Alright, we're going on foot. Fucking bug has been around since the game launched. Irritating. We'll see. I've never had to do it on foot, but I'm tired of this. We'll try one more time by air. Here.
Let's get airborne. Welcome aboard, Knight. Instruments are green, and we're cleared for release.
Well, last time we don't get down. Get them taken care of. Then we're gonna go on foot.
Yep.
Them assholes shot it. Those dudes right there shot this vertebrate.
Target acquired. I'll try and keep him in your sights.
Let's just get this over with. My pleasure.
Well, I'm hired. This isn't working. I don't want to get
Time to die.
It went a bit harder again. Alright, we're just gonna go down the airport and go on foot. I've never had this kind of problem. I've had it shot down before and had to fight my way through that behemoth, but
You got a new design.
Yeah.
Yep.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge.
Absolutely.
boy, that would be. Hopefully you don't have to take the vertebrate for a stupid quest update.
Piece of junk is really showing off those new mods. Let's give him a hand, huh? We got some tough competition out here today.
See what happens when we get over there.
walking in that tin can, sugar. At least you won't have to worry about my hair getting messed up this time.
Well, I don't even know if the quest is going to update if we get over there. We didn't seem to finish it with the vertibird. It keeps crashing into the damn water and going under the ground. Okay, good update. Magic.
This can't be good.
Time to put on a show. Finally, it's over. And I'll just take this.
This is working out better than taking that damn vertibird anyway, even if it didn't land in the water. Him on yet. Not yet, not yet. I want to get that little super mutant out of the way.
What was that?
All we got is that behemoth now. He's at the top.
Bring it on.
No prisoners!
Shoot. At least I saved it at a good spot.
Well, okay. Look,
I really don't care.
much aggravation taking a vertebrate down here and everything. We will take a headshot.
Should the need arise, this fortification would make an excellent fallback point.
Duly noted.
Shotgun shells. Mini nude. I don't ever use the Batmans.
No idea. Got it.
What?
No, please, you've got to help me.
I wouldn't leave you here. Let's go.
My God, thank you. Yeah?
If you really want out of here, you can come work for me on a settlement.
Thanks. See you there in a day or two.
A noise? Time to die!
Die, mutant scum! Damn it. Good riddance. Finally, it's over. Absolutely. Yes.
Searching through it.
Hey,
I'm not sure we're going to find anything of use in a place like this.
guess we'll find out. Do I look like an idiot? Riddance, you mangy thing.
Oh, well, your guts are out like that.
Want some more? Up yours. Sweet. Done and done. Nice. Pleasure was all mine. Whatever.
More super mutant.
You human! So stupid! So weak!
You got to equip grenades.
Freak. What? Is that it?
I got lucky. Armor absorbed most of it.
You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
To be perfectly honest, they're no different from anyone else.
Have you taken leave of your senses? These monstrosities are just another example of man blindly taking a step forward, only to wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
Makes sense.
Anyway, that's enough of that. What's important here is that you got the job done and secured these warheads. You should head back up to the Prydwen and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
How are you doing? Paladin dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Ready.
Roger that.
I'll probably quick travel up to the Prydwen. One of those rare times I quick travel. I don't think there's anything else. I think the only thing really in here was that magazine.
Really?
This ain't really a loot run this time.
Your guess is as good as mine. Roger that.
They're all them vertebrate crashes into the ocean. Going on foot was definitely the better choice.
If it looks dead, put one more in it.
It's been running fine since I fixed it for hours. I wonder if classic holster weapon system was rearing its ugly. It used to cause crashes all the time, but I'm wearing power armor, so weapons aren't even showing. It used to cause crashes like this quite often. Or that could be the problem. For some reason. They'd have played hours and hours and hours, and then all of a sudden that error starts popping up.
Only real thing was a magazine. Boo, honey, even my old job had better reading material than that. Guess walking was the right call if that's the prize.
Scribe. Elder Maxon?
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
So, what happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Dance is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prydwen. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
Too bad it wasn't the Institute.
Not to worry, Knight. You'll be dealing with them sooner than you think. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Tegan.
Thank you, Elder. I'll make good use of them.
I expect that you will. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city, but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Could those mysterious energy readings Paladin Dance's recon team detected be related to teleportation?
The level of technology that the Institute possesses is far beyond our own, so we're not certain. However, that would explain why the readings are so random and short-lived. I'll have our scribes focus on improving our scanning techniques to learn more. Anything else you wanted to ask, Knight?
Any suggestions on where I should look next?
Your meeting with Dr. Amari seemed fairly telling. If the Institute has the capability to teleport its synths, then we're in for quite a fight. There must be a way to tap into the teleport signal, and your mysterious lead in the glowing sea could provide us with the answer. If you need any assistance mitigating the radiation in that godforsaken location, speak to Proctor Tegan. I'm certain he'd be willing to help.
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Pinging remote units at 30-second intervals as requested.
Hey.
Ready.
Paladin Dance.
What's the matter?
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Something on your mind?
Say what's on your mind.
Raiders are no better than a pack of wild dogs fighting over scraps of meat.
I wonder.
Nothing else I needed.
Roger that.
If you can max out his affinity without going much further. I'm not sure.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
Let's do another class. Better shoot a power armor to put in her garage. Oh.
Paladin.
My duty shift was long, but I'm glad we're making a difference out here.
Time to go home. We gotta get ready for the next phase. Should go to Medford. Clean Medford out for the slog. It just crashed again. Oh. Alright. I guess that workshop warning I keep getting, I need to look into that because I could swear I already had that. Bear with me. Of course, it may be crashing like that trying to get me to download the update, and I ain't ready to do that yet.
Power armor in the garage, huh? I bet you keep the keys somewhere real special, Bo.
Well, I guess I didn't have it. Oh, this is bullshit. I just downloaded and installed it. It's very large. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm having that problem now. Hours into the gameplay. I haven't put any new workshop mods on it.
Unless you like getting shot, never.
What? Things are going better than the last couple of days, but now this new problem's come up. I don't know why it has. It hadn't. I haven't. All of a sudden, that's happening. Where is the...
Sounds like the game's being a real tease today, Bo. Maybe give it a good restart, like you would a stubborn power armor frame.
On that one. I'm literally baffled on that one because I've gone this whole time and never had that problem at all. And then all of a sudden, and I haven't installed any new mods adding stuff to the workshop. And I installed the patch and it didn't work. Things have aggravated me today.
Death from above. But if you spent a long time away from home, he's ready to get to the house for a day or two. boots on the ground.
Paladin Dance.
Can I help?
Just wanted to check in, see how you feel things are going between us.
You're one hell of a soldier, and I'm proud to call you my friend.
That's all for now.
Very well.
Time for bed. Bathroom.
Hey.
Need something? If we want to win the people's hearts and minds, we have to spread the word together, across the Commonwealth.
Uh-huh.
Got to test some loot. Put most of it in the boxes, but we might just some in the bank. Whoa.
Building something?
Yeah. Something like that.
Reese brought it back for her. Something in it. All right.
So how much are you gonna buy?
Come to Mama.
200 taps worth should make me certain that you're not a cent.
Nice. Hey, got a sec?
If you need anything done, I'll be there to help you.
Sounds good.
I think you should stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. It's good to hear. Especially from you.
That's the one I like. It doesn't have that twirling animation that fucks up combat.
Hey.
We should make good time when the weather's this clear.
Absolutely.
Ooh, she needs a wetsuit.
1 hour alike. Someone's typing with power armor gloves on. I'll set a timer and grab some snacks for this adventure.
We're going on 4 hours. We'll go ahead and end it here. I'll get some of this crafting and sorting and all this stuff done. And we'll be ready to go next stream. So y'all take care, stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next one.